Uh, okay. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Sketch Fighters. I'm Bernard Chang. I'm joined right now with our lovely co-host Courtney.
Hello, everybody.
Um, I know Jerry's not coming on today. I'm not sure about Sean.
I'm here.
Oh, Sean's here.
Oh,
And I don't think Fletch is coming on. So let me take Jerry's head off.
Courtney's here.
I'm here.
So I think I was looking through my list. This was the K2SO sketch. I ended up finishing it over the weekend. Added a little bit of gray wash.
What is it from?
Star Wars.
Oh, it looks awesome. I don't think I ever seen you do anything like kind of fully robotic.
The battle damage made it easier, because you don't have to be as precise. You can be a little bit rough, and got to add a little bit like smoke and all this kind of debris, this flying debris. Really like that. But all right, this one I gotta set
Not only is it mechanical, it's a black robot, which makes it even harder to ink.
Yeah.
So, but this is done. So hopefully ship it off. I think today I have to draw. I owe a Shang-Chi sketch. So I think I'm gonna start on that. And then this was the other. Let's see. This was the monkey. This was the Monkey Prince sketch that I started a couple weeks ago. If you guys remember that one. And
oh wow.
This was gonna be just a bust, but then it took so long. I ended up doing a full figure. Although it's in perspective, so it's technically a full figure, huh?
The gray. What's making the gray part?
Copics?
It was this gray pen that Buddy Scalara hooked. He goes around and gives out these Les Plumes.
Marvy Uchida.
Yeah. So had this lying around the desk. I figured, why not? Gives it a little bit more depth. And then I guess he wanted these different parts to be left open, so that he's going to get other artists to do the other characters in Monkey Prince.
Cool. That's a good idea.
Make sure you tag Marvy Uchida when you post it.
Oh, really? Why?
That keeps the markers flowing.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me go back and tag the Star Wars one, because that one was also the Marvy Yoshida one. But today is Shang-Chi. Unless there's someone else. I was going to draw either. I was thinking of doing a sketch of Nedza from Nedza 2. Have you guys seen that yet?
What's that?
I don't know either.
You guys don't know about Nedza 2?
No.
It is it's made $2 billion already in China.
Oh, the Chinese yeah. Oh no, yeah. The Chinese Disney quote unquote movie.
Yeah, like the Chinese Pixar, but it's not Pixar, it's a Chinese company. And it debuted at $1 billion, and now I think it's at $2 billion. It's been a couple of months. It's been in the theaters in China, and it's available. I think it's out now in limited release here in the States. I saw it about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and it was pretty amazing. Nedza 1 is available on YouTube. You can watch that on YouTube with ads for free. But Nedza 1 does not compare at all with Nedza 2. Nedza 1 came out 2018, 2019, and it did okay. But the animation in Nedza 2 and the story, wow, tremendous improvement. I would recommend, your daughter might want to watch it, Sean. Have a
Sure. Yeah.
father-daughter day at the theater. I would heavily recommend it seeing in the theater. Huh?
It's playing in the theaters now?
Yeah, in select theaters.
In some theaters, right?
I think in New York you should be able to find it in it should be pretty easy to find in New York. In LA, it's playing in almost every major theater, at least in the ones that I looked at. It's playing across the street from me in downtown. And like 2 or 3 showings a day, not like the entire day, like Captain America or something, but you can still
That's
watch
still
it.
pretty good.
But man, I didn't know how expensive movie tickets are. It's like the matinee was like $14, $15. And then if I wanted to get a popcorn and a soda, that's another $20, $25. So
Well, you gotta bring it in.
oh well, yeah. I mean, but so you're looking at like a $40 or $50 commitment. I mean, if I'm a teenager going on a date, that's like and you're paying 2 people, $40, $60, $70. If you share a popcorn, but you have to get 2 drinks. Well, I guess it depends on how many dates you're on. Maybe you can share a soda. But yeah,
They have
man,
their parents' money.
$70 for a teenager. That doesn't include like dinner or anything else.
Well, was it really nice? I went to a theater where it was really expensive, but they had like really nice seats, and then it has like a little table that folds out.
Oh yeah. That's where I saw it. I ended up seeing it. Yeah, they had the seat kind of like it's like a recliner, so like the leg
Yeah.
part comes out, and then there's like a little table in front of you that you can put all your food and like a for the babies. Like if you're a baby, like got a little tray where you can put your food. Yeah, so and then or I was gonna draw Snow White, since
You mean the Rachel Zegler Snow White?
yeah.
Add to
So
the controversy.
I
That
don't.
poor gal.
Well, what is the controversy, Sean? You're tuned into the to all of this.
Well, it's one of the things you really can't win. I mean, the thing is, you want to make a remake because there's a lot of money in it, and then it's a quintessential Disney movie, so they want to do like a live action remake. But that story came out at a certain time. I mean, it came out a really, really long time ago, the original story. But then the Disney one is it's their first animated movie.
1937.
And it's got some values in there.
19...
Yeah. Those values are kind of antiquated.
Is that did it come out pre-World War II?
I don't know.
If it's 1937,
yeah, I think it was like
pre-World War II.
Yeah.
Right. So
or around that time.
Wait.
Any movie now that has like a.
Hold on a sec. Chat, can you guys hear everybody? I just need to make. I forgot I have to do an audio check. Anybody in chat? Can you guys respond if you can hear us? Is chat still there? Are we still on? Are we still streaming?
Oh yeah.
Okay, all right. Kaboom.
Sorry,
go ahead, Sean. You were saying.
Oh well, so back then the value is very different. So any type of movie where a princess gets saved, or like there's so many things that are quote unquote problematic with the way it was. So I think Rachel Zegler, when she kind of expressed how they wanted to update it because the other one is so weird, that I think a lot of the purists kind of dumped on her for wanting to change the classic. And then what do you do with the seven dwarves? I mean, do you really hire like midgets, or and if you don't hire midgets, well, like little people. So yeah, I mean,
Sean, I'm gonna have to delete this
problematic
stream.
on so many levels.
It's gonna be one of those streams that gets deleted. No, well,
I don't think it's necessarily like that a woman is getting saved, or I think there's a lot of other super problematic, like kind of the drugging, the kissing to wake
Kissing
him
her
up.
in her sleep. Yeah, it's kind of like
I think that's a little bit more. But yeah, it's like, I mean, you're just reenacting. Then if it doesn't hold up to the time, then you might as well do like a really like new age type one instead of making it try to look like the original Snow White. But I think that is even hard, because what do you do? I mean, you can pick like 8 random dudes. They don't have to be small people, I guess, and kind of create a story based on Snow White, like kind of like how everybody does, old stories like that, like Sleeping Beauty or something like that. But yeah, it seems. I mean, there's other problematic things too.
Well, yeah, even their obsession, the 2 women involved, Snow White and that evil woman, their obsession is like who's the fairest one of all. That means who looks hotter or who looks prettier, and that was their big obsession. So how do you even handle that? Because you're not supposed to like dwell on appearances that much.
Yeah, I mean, they could have done something else. Like, I haven't seen the Angelina Jolie one with kind of the evil stepmother. I kind of but I hear all good things about it, because they kind of created this story that goes like beyond. I mean, they did do Sleeping Beauty, I think. Didn't they? I don't know. I don't follow.
There was a Sleeping Beauty, yes. Anyway. There was another remake.
Yeah.
But I don't think that was a Disney one. Right.
It wasn't a Disney one? Oh, interesting.
So that even just kind of begins all the problem. And then Rachel Zegler herself is very outspoken and very pro-Palestine. And then Gal Gadot is Israeli. And so it's difficult all around. And, I feel for her, because she just can't seem to win these days.
I think so a couple things that you guys mentioned that I think is interesting. If there's this discussion about the prince kissing the I guess she was kind of
cast out woman,
Bill Cosby.
Don't you wake women that way?
Yeah, kind of like why did they decide that? It's an old stereotype.
Well, that like wasn't there something about the first Superman, the remake, that oh no, there was stalking, that he was kind of stalking Lois Lane.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then like the little people issue, that was a Peter Dinklage thing, right? Because I think
I don't think it's necessarily an issue. They should have used little people.
But they didn't. So none of those actors, 7 of them, were not hired because they're all animated.
Yeah. Well, that was So I think. I mean, Peter Dinklage. Did you hear the interview? He was on Mark Maron, where he was like, initially he poo-pooed the idea of needing to have little people or dwarves. Was there something else that they could have done? And I think that might have spurred an initial re-envisioning of the story. But from the preview, it looks like there's 7 dwarves, right?
Yeah.
Or be regenerated.
Yeah, and then I saw some interview where they interviewed some other dwarf or little people actors, and then they're saying that, well, it's robbing them of work if they're not in it, of what little work that they actually can get.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can't base one person's opinion, especially a very popular actor, on like a whole group of people either. Like if he's like, "Oh, we don't need that," everybody else is kind of like, I like to work." Like, what do you
Well,
mean?
Peter freaking Dinklage is like he's like the only little person in Hollywood, so he gets all the roles. So
Yeah,
No, there's
absolutely.
Wee
it's
Man.
like, oh, I don't need that much work.
There's Wee Man.
He was even in a Marvel movie.
Mm.
Peter Dinklage or Wee Man?
Peter Dinklage was wasn't he in a Marvel movie where he played the guy who makes Thor's new hammer, Stonebringer?
Yeah, he was in Thor, right? Or Guardians of the Galaxy.
I think he was in an Avengers movie.
Let's see who's in chat. Simple Man was first in chat today. Greetings from, I want to say Iowa. Is it Iowa?
Way high,
But it's not Iowa.
back from Japan.
Jamie Odell's here. Yo, yo, yo. Kabong Inc. Sub with a prime. Kabong Inc. is our initial, I think he's one of the first, if not the first sub. Resub 46 months. Good to see El Capone back. Lurky Lurk all the way from Canada. I wonder, Lurky Lurk, good that he's still here. He hasn't boycotted us yet. Just one dude. Hello, what's up? What's up? Just one dude. What's up, James? DYL Pickle. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, DYL Pickle? Good to see you. We have a first time chat. Dow Dave, 1982. Dow Dave, good to see you.
That's my year.
Huh? 1982.
Wow.
When?
Yeah.
Where's Dow Dave chiming in from? Dr. Midnight, good to see Dr. Midnight. Hope you're doing well. Hope your parents are good. Dow Dave has plenty of art questions. Okay, go ahead, fire them away. Yojimbo's here. Yojimbo's our moderator extraordinaire. He seems to know everything. So if you have any questions, throw it out. Yojimbo should be able to answer for us. Way High is here. Way, I've got to get back to you. Welcome back from Japan. Please call me Kawaii Y now. Okay, Kawaii.
Oh, Peter Dinklage played two different characters in the Marvel movies.
Did he?
Bolivar Trask in the X-Men movie and the Stormbringer blacksmith. Yeah, that's two roles for him. And then of course he's like, yeah, we don't need any more movies. I'm good.
Seriously.
But Peter Dinklage is a good actor, though. I mean, he can play comedy. He was really good in Elf. You thought I was going to say Game of Thrones, but he was good in Elf. Well, I'm thinking about, this is Shang-Chi. It's a commission that I owe. But I was going to draw like Nezatsu or Snow White. Is Snow White coming out this week? There seems to be a lot of press about it.
I think.
That's why I'm thinking it's coming out soon. Where should I draw Snow White?
No, why?
Do you think the
I like Rachel Zegler.
Do you like Rachel Zegler?
Yeah,
she's very attractive.
Honest. Yeah, I saw her in what was it, West Side Story.
Yeah.
Super talented, like triple threat, crazy.
And I think it's like a really good. I mean, it's an interesting casting, but it's also good in that her and Gal Gadot look very different. So
Yeah.
just in the
You,
physical look,
you see the
there's
people swapping the two. They're saying
I
like
saw that.
it's an
Yeah,
evil
I don't know
witch.
why.
Yeah, it is so. I mean, rude.
No,
Imagine
but
being her age and having to deal with that shit.
yeah, but I just think it's like people that are doing that are just stupid. I mean,
Yeah,
it's like
Gal Gadot is whiter looking. I think because Rachel Zegler is half Colombian, half Polish, and I think that's why she was able to play Puerto Rican. And even in West Side Story, people are really pissed that she's not Puerto Rican.
really. Wow.
Yeah, she can't win.
Everybody's gonna complain.
Peter was also a nip tuck. Dinklage also suffered from getting famous. He said people talk about the success, but no one talks about it when he was doing plays for $35 a night. He refused to take a stereotypical roles for little people. Ziegler needs to keep her mouth shut. She needs some humility. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Dang you, Jimbo. Wait, I don't know what she's saying.
But
I mean, she does need to for her career. She's got to keep quiet.
But look,
every time she opens her mouth, she gets in trouble.
I think like for actors, there's definitely a lot of actors that kind of toil in, when they're first starting out. Jimbo mentioned Dinklage was in these plays for $35 a night. There's definitely a lot of early, what would you say that? Early groundwork paved to get to a particular point. And but Peter has been pretty successful from even just from a regular, from an actor standpoint. He's been in a lot of stuff. So she's been complaining about how she's having problems paying her bills. Really? Wow.
Yeah, I mean, she's pretty much, I mean, in terms of Disney and a lot of companies, she's unhireable because of the public relations nightmare.
I'm curious how the movie is, though. I'm wondering, like, is it looks interesting. There's definitely like a filter in the film in terms of the visuals, and so it looks like there's been something done to it to make it look kind of like a fantasy, a little bit of like animation or CG, or it's not like a straight documentary or standard film, right? Although the Seven Dwarfs did look a little funny in the previews, like they looked 3D generated. But then I saw another commercial just today, and there's all these like cute animals in it. I remember early on in the early CG days, animals were really hard to do because to render the hair and the fur was extremely difficult. But this is like 20 years ago. So now like all that stuff is much easier, handled much better. But Dow Dave is from London, but a lot of his questions are about Procreate. Well, I'm drawing traditionally today. Sean, have you gotten on Procreate yet, or?
No.
Courtney's on Procreate, right?
That's really the only way I could actually finish art, because I never ended up finishing things when I made mistakes in the past. I would just be like, I screwed up the inking, or like, I'm just like, when I inked it, it looks a little too wide here. And then I'm like, I don't like this anymore. So as an artist, it helps me a lot to be able to change things on Procreate. But I still do sketch it out and then take a picture and then upload it and then go from there.
kind of stuck on this guy's pose now.
You don't work out the pose before the stream starts.
I should have, but I just
There's a
got.
lot of erasing, if not.
Well, I had to look through my phone, and then I luckily I take down the phone numbers of these guys. So I texted him. I was like, "Hey, do I still owe you this Shang-Chi sketch?" And he's like, "Yeah." So he got back to me right before I jumped on live. So I really didn't have time to, because if I didn't, I wouldn't be. I would have drawn maybe. So should I draw? I don't like this hand. Should I draw Snow White, or what does chat want? Let me do a poll for chat. Okay, what should we draw? What to draw? That's Snow White or
Even more
Shang-Chi.
problematic. The latest Wonder Woman, like Wonder Woman 1985, she there's someone's body was co-opted, and then I'm not sure what happened, but then there's like love scenes using this person's body. It's even worse than. I think it's wrong in so many ways, because essentially it's an assault of a sexual nature.
Wait, what are you talking about? What happened?
I forgot what happened in Wonder Woman 1985, but I think Steve Rogers, maybe he goes into 1985 time period, but in the body of a random decent looking guy, stranger, and then he goes around as Steve Rogers, but they have a sex scene or a love scene, and it's not his body, it's someone else's. And then I think later on, maybe that guy's given back his body, and maybe he has no memory of what his body was used for. Although I don't know if he'd complain.
That was the case. That was weird. That was really weird. I thought that was weird.
Really? I don't remember anything.
Also, the movie was pretty bad.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, I don't remember anything. I just remembered from Wonder Woman 85, or is it 84? I just remember thinking, like, man, they're crisscrossing the planet in the span of like the story takes place and it's going back and forth across the planet, and the characters are traveling across the planet to these different locations, all in the span of like a few hours. So, what was the movie that I saw recently that? Oh, Captain America. Yeah, when they're like going into the Indian Ocean, they're flying from the U.S. into the Indian Ocean, in the span of like, I don't know, minutes. I mean, not just literally in the how it played out in the movie, but like as if it was literally in the span of the action happening in real time, right? It just makes it a little bit unbelievable. But I don't know. El Capone says Wonder Woman 84 was an assault on many levels. I heard Pedro Pascal couldn't help Wonder Woman 84. Pedro Pascal is another.
I don't even remember him in it.
He played the con man, right? The main bad guy. Wasn't he the main bad guy?
I guess I just blocked out everything. I just remember that one SNL chick who was trying to act, and I was like, oh no. I was like, this is not good.
Oh, that she played Cheetah. Yeah, that was like. I thought. I mean, she was great in MacGruber. That's like one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, she's definitely like a comedian. Like, but I don't know. In like the serious parts, I couldn't take her seriously, mostly because I'm just used to her being a comedian, probably.
I don't know what to do with this guy's hand here. He's kind of like, it's like a kung fu chop. Kind
What
of
about
thing.
his rings? Where are you gonna put his rings?
I don't know. This is.
Yeah,
Does he have
like
rings?
10 rings?
Yeah, but that's
What?
that's the movie
Yeah,
version.
yeah,
Does the comic book version also have rings?
yeah.
Really?
That's his thing, right? Yeah, that's
This
his.
arm is too. This arm is too far out. Here it comes. You guys ready?
Ready for what? Your burp?
That was it. That's pretty weak.
Oh, the eraser?
Oh, oh man.
Might as well erase the head. All right, we just restart. Let's restart the stream.
Today we're drawing Snow White.
We're
What
almost
happened
an
with
hour
the
in.
poll? Yeah, what happened with the poll? What was the poll? View the results.
I think it was Shang-Chi that won.
80% Shang-Chi, 20% Netza. Okay. 0% Snow White. Nobody wanted to see Snow White. The Snow White only because I'm harkening back to when I drew Wednesday. Remember for the Addams Family?
Oh, yeah, that was the big one. Yeah, yeah.
I thought that one came out pretty
But,
good.
Yeah. I think Janet Ortega was, in general, like a beloved character. And I think there's so much. I mean, people are going to take their daughter, like every girl's going to want to see Snow White, and it's going to do fine. But the grown men on YouTube are just wanting this to fail so badly.
Are you going to take your daughter to see Snow White? That's the question.
I don't really go see movies, but I mean, I usually see things. I show her it on the Jerry Ma Network.
So I take that as a no. Well,
yeah, I haven't been to a movie theater in a long time.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this was the first. I went to see Captain America, and then I went to see Nedza 2. So, and I'm thinking, I might want to go see. Well, Black Box is coming. Is a black bag. Fletch saw it. He said it was really good. But Fletch has the AMC pass, which is like $25 a month. You can see as many movies as you want, or something like that. Anybody here have that AMC pass? And Mickey 17 and Black Bag and Novocaine.
But you would see these in the movie theater, like you just go like by yourself and go see them.
Well, I mean, I saw the Captain America Nedza by myself. Yeah, the Captain America I went to see like a Sunday night, 10 o'clock, because there's a movie theater right across the street at Staples Center, right by me. And then the Nedza I saw like I think it was in a 10:30, 11 o'clock showing. And
It's great you got the time.
Yeah, well, I mean, I thought I needed to see it for work, so. El Capone Inc.
So it's a write-off.
Well, any movie you watch is a write-off because it's research, right? But you know, part of it is I'm thinking like, should I wait to watch it? Most of the time when I watch a movie, it's when I'm on a plane. You know, I have like 10 hours to kill, so I get to watch like 3 or 4 movies. But you know, some movies you need to see in a theater. Like Nedza 2, definitely you need to see in a theater. If you watch it at home, if you have a big enough TV, maybe. But like, Captain America. I mean, I don't, I don't know if you really need to see Captain America to begin with, but like, would you say that was a movie you have to see in the theater? Probably.
I'm I'm all about story stuff. So for some reason, I don't really um, prioritize the visuals or the surround sound as an experience. I don't really care that much.
Well, like a movie like I wish I would have seen it in the theater was Furiosa. I just saw that last week while I was eating lunch here at home.
It was great.
Yeah, I thought it
It's a
was
great movie.
amazing, and then it made me watch the Mad Max with the Charlize Theron right
Fury
after
Road.
that. Yeah, Fury Road, and then like Furiosa was like so much better than Fury Road, and I thought Fury Road was pretty good. I don't know how you feel about Fury Road, but Furiosa was like wow. It was that's what a movie should be, kind of.
So wait, which one did you like more?
Furiosa, the new one. Why you like the Fury Road better? Hello?
Did we get disconnected?
Are you still there? Can you hear me?
I'm here.
I like the one with Queen's Gambit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was originally going to be, I think, an animated movie or a comic book. But then the story was so good they decided to make a live action movie out of it. The story is super complicated.
Yeah. And it's sad if you watch that first and then you watch the Charlize Theron where they actually go back and then there's no more. Oh, oops, I gave it away. But it's been.
Is that Jerry?
No,
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Oh, what's up
Hey,
with Jerry?
Jerry.
I thought Jerry was. I thought Jerry
Surprise
was out on a
appearance.
hot date.
Well, we were gonna go out, but you forget jet lag kicks in, so she passed out a little while ago and then woke up, and yeah, it's a little late for us to go out now.
Oh. Like since.
What are you guys drawing?
Well, This one is Shang-Chi, but I'm already on my second or first erase already. So I was gonna draw Netza 2 or Snow White, but the stream said stick with the Shang-Chi. I gotta work on your Monkey King one.
Yeah, please.
Wait, whatever happened to that New York art thing that you guys were working on? Did you do it? Was it for?
It's coming up. That's
theater?
what Bernard's just talking about.
Oh. Is it for
Sean did
an event?
his.
Sean finished his already. Wow, yeah, I can believe that.
Well, I'm coloring it.
How are you coloring it? How are you coloring it, Sean?
Well, I'm gonna have to run it by you. It's a bit of an odd. It's a bold, crazy coloring job.
Watercolor?
Yeah.
No,
cool.
it's digital. It's all digital.
Oh, why did you watercolor?
But I'm not done with it. It's not well because of the scene. It's like in an arcade. There's a lot of neon and a lot of. I'll send the colors to you. It's crazy. So maybe I might. It's not done yet, but it's a little out there. Bisexual lighting is what's being used in this.
Bisexual lighting?
Yeah.
A lot of pinks and blues.
Pardon?
Yeah. I'll send it to you. Let's see.
Dr. Midnight, you gotta watch Furiosa. Yeah, I think it's on Max.
It's on HBO, I think. Right? Or
HBO?
It's like on all of them now,
Yeah.
right? Like HBO and Netflix.
Is it on Netflix?
isn't it?
It might be on
I think so.
Netflix. I think I watched it on, or I don't know. I watched it the other day. Yeah, it was good. It was very enjoyable. Um, and
What about that Chris Hemsworth? That's a very strange take on that character.
very interesting. Well, that character wasn't in the second one, was he?
No.
No,
Right, because I mean, I thought maybe the only complaint was maybe it was a little long, but
yeah, it was something. And the story was so complicated.
Is it that complicated?
Yeah,
it was more complicated
it
than the
just kept
first one.
going
The
on and
first
on.
one, they drive somewhere, and then when they get there, they decide to drive back.
Basically in a big circle.
Yeah, to make a U-turn and come back, and that's very simple. Most of the Road Warrior movies are very simple.
What happened in that? And that takes place in Australia. The Furiosa.
Apocalyptic Australia. Yeah.
Is that right? It's in Australia?
All of them, yeah.
I just thought it was like in war-torn, I don't know, whatever.
I think no. I mean, well, the Mel Gibson ones were definitely Australia, right?
Yeah.
Because there was a
But then Thunderdome is not in Australia, is it?
Well, how did they drive that V8 Interceptor to another country?
Yeah, it's Australia is an island.
Okay, sorry guys.
Well, Dow Dave has a Novocaine looks good, but I do groan. YS says coming to the cinema theater rather than coming on Netflix. There's a Netflix movie too with Chris Pratt. It looks interesting. It just came out.
That's with Millie Bobby Brown.
Furiosa. Is that Millie Bobby Brown? She looks like
Who's Millie Bobby Brown?
She looks old. I mean, older than her.
Oh,
Millie
don't
Bobby
say
Brown,
that.
I know. Don't be cruel.
Oh,
Huh?
you can't say that.
No,
People aren't.
we were just talking about Snow White.
Canceled.
Wait, why can't you say? I'm assuming it's a she. Looks old.
Millie Bobby Brown from Stranger
Well,
Things.
there's
Is she old?
She's not old. She's very young.
She's
She's
like
like
20?
21 years old.
21?
I think she's only 21.
Dow Day lives
Oh,
in
I saw on
London.
Instagram like she's getting grief for changing like her because she's getting older, so her face looks different than when she was like 10 years old.
No, I think
Yeah,
it's just her
she's like,
look.
leave me alone. I'm growing older. And so
I think her looks make like her makeup that she chooses and the things that she chooses does make her look more mature, I guess you can say. But
She's
it's
just
like,
a little kid.
what are you gonna do? She's not
Yeah, she's just a
technically a
little
kid.
kid.
She's married.
She's married?
She's married.
I thought. Wait, how old is she?
She's 21. I mean, she's older than that now.
21
Yes.
and she's married? Holy
Stranger
sweet.
Things was made a while ago.
Yeah, she's 21.
I have not seen one episode of Stranger Things.
I think
good.
people were joking that she looked like her husband or co-star's like mother or something like that. So I think it's just kind of the look. I mean,
makeup.
She's obviously very young. Yeah, it just looks like more costumey on her, I guess. That it almost like makes her look like she's a young person trying to look older in a way.
I don't
So
know what she would
I mean,
look
I
like
can
anyways.
kind of.
I think I
She's
wouldn't know
only
what she would
21.
look like anyways, though. If I saw her on the street, I wouldn't recognize who she was. Because I've never seen
No, I think
Stranger
she looks
Things.
pretty. She looks like a. I don't know. I mean, I don't think actors are really supposed to look gorgeous or super striking, anyways. They're supposed to be like relatable. I think she's cute, but I don't think I like her being blonde.
Cabone Inc.
She's like
says she
naturally very
married.
dark hair.
Oh, sorry. Cabone Inc. says she married John Bon Jovi's kid.
John Bon Jovi has a kid?
Oh, I'm sure John Bon Jovi has more than one kid. Does he only have one
Yeah.
kid?
One that he owns up to?
John
What
Bon
about
Jovi
Robert
is
De
an
Niro? He has a
upstanding
kid.
citizen. Well, Cabone finally saw Craven.
Sexy Craven, we call him.
Was it any good? I don't think it didn't look.
No.
No.
But he's sexy.
What?
Jerry, you know
He's sexy.
the
Craven's
OneDrive
sexy.
still doesn't work. You know that?
What are you talking about? It works for me just fine.
Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't. I keep on getting a sign up screen. So.
You mean to sign up for like OneDrive?
Or Google.
Oh, I'd watch this movie.
I think I
15% on Rotten Tomatoes. Craven the Hunter got. That is god awful.
15%. Oof.
That
Audience
is
score
so bad.
or audience score or critic score?
I don't know. It just says 15 on Rotten Tomatoes. Isn't there only one Rotten Tomato score?
Yeah, no, they have two. They have the critics.
There's two.
Oh,
And then there's
tomato
the
meter 15%, popcorn meter 73%. I don't know this. I'm not a movie watcher, like at all. I think I gave up because every time I'm like, oh, I want to see that in movie theaters, and then I never see it, and then I'm just like, well, I'm just never gonna watch movies.
Movies are pretty bad nowadays.
I think so too, but I thought that was just me. But maybe I'm just stuck on like the streaming services where I'm like, this is going bad. I'm going to give it another like 10, 20 minutes. If it's still bad, I'm going to turn it off and maybe I'll come back to it. And like, you can't do that in a movie theater. You're there for like 2 hours and a half. And I don't have time for that.
Well, now that Jerry's here.
Well, it's makeout time.
No, I do have time. I have plenty of time. I just don't want to, I guess. Every once in a while, I'll go if I want to see a movie. I don't remember the last movie I saw in the theater. It might have been like a Ghibli film that they were playing. I think that might have been it. Like they only do like one showing.
I'm trying to do a martial arts type hand gesture here.
Do the Wu-Tang sword, the two fingers. Oh,
Yeah.
the index and middle finger.
I do the monkey doing that.
I might see Wu-Tang in Seattle.
Oh yeah?
They're pretty bad live. They're just shouting at cussing and shouting at you.
I've never seen them, but I can. One of my other girlfriends saw somebody from Wu-Tang recently with other bands, and apparently he got so inebriated. I forget who it was. And basically he had to stop, and like other bands were like trying to make up for him. But I don't know. It's my girlfriend's birthday, so 2 white girls go and watch Wu-Tang.
In Seattle? Why in Seattle? Is that just because it's where?
Because we'll probably be visiting there at the time at the end of June.
Your Jimbo says
maybe you'll see D. Rogers there. He's always in Seattle.
Yeah. Is he live in Seattle?
He doesn't live there, but he's like always traveling back and forth. He's a busy guy.
Oh, right. Is he on an airplane right now?
Probably.
Is he on stream?
The other week he was watching the stream from a plane.
Yeah.
He does that all the time.
He's a busy guy.
I'm going to be in Tucson.
We're going to find out he's a pilot. He's like a pilot. Someday there's going to be a bad accident. And they're going to be like, what was the cause of the accident? And they're like, he was watching this Twitch stream. It's going to be our fault.
Oh,
just throwing that out there.
Jerry, what did you think about Tracy Morgan throwing up on courtside?
What?
And did you
So
see
he
his?
said it was
Did you see
food
his text?
poisoning.
Yeah. Did you see his text afterwards?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm 1-0
He's a
with
funny guy.
the Knicks are 1-0 with me throwing up. You know, maybe you should do it again for the playoffs. It's hilarious.
More importantly, what did you think of that Knicks Heat game?
You know, it's all right. If the Heat make the playoffs, they're going to play Cleveland Cavaliers in the first round, which they have a good chance of winning. If they don't, then they're going to have 2 lottery picks. So right now, I'm kind of
2. How they get 2?
They have 1 pick from the Jimmy Butler trade, and then another pick from
Oh
from the 4. If they don't make the playoffs, if they do make the playoffs, then I think they only get 1 pick. I don't really like this hand. I mean,
is this a commission you're doing?
Yeah.
I am doing a very rare commission right now as well.
What are you doing, Jerry?
I'm Mr. Met and Mrs. Met drawing.
Oh, by the way, congratulations, Jerry's one of Jerry's latest projects just got announced this week. Conan.
Oh, the Conan, yeah. I mean, it only took like 3 years.
The what did?
The Conan that I drew many moons ago.
Written by Walter Simonson.
Nice. Did you finish it, or is it just?
Oh, I finished it years ago.
Oh, that's what I thought, but I didn't know if. Oh.
When is it coming
but I'm
out?
pumped.
Congrats.
May 7th.
Okay.
But it's you know, it's weird. It's not as, I guess, joyous as it should be, because it's only going to be a digital release, and they're going to digitally release it, and then they're going to add it to some omnibus. Oh, I shouldn't say that, but that is the plan.
So, Jerry, you want to sign my iPad? Well, it's released, and then when it does come out in some kind of omnibus form, then we'll get that one.
That's when the big bucks really come in.
Hell yeah.
I don't even know what does Shang-Chi's uniform look like?
Red.
Yeah, you drew the covers.
Yeah, but I drew the covers like years ago. I only just cleaned it up just to make the prints. I do like this pose, though.
Oh, did you ever send me the other pieces that you said you were working on them or something?
It's in the Dropbox.
Then my email went down, so I'm not sure.
It's in the Dropbox.
So you did Dropbox it to me?
Yep.
Oh shit! Can you resend the link to me?
You should
please?
have the. Well, just access your Dropbox.
Oh, is that how it works?
There should be a folder in there in your Dropbox.
I've got. Is it the one that's named Jerry?
Yes.
Oh no, that's Jerome. I should delete these, shouldn't I?
Arcane.
What did you send you?
Prints.
Oh, that. So that's not the final drawing, right?
No, I haven't even started mine yet.
Wait, I don't have the folder, Bernard.
Huh?
Justice League? Wait, what's Justice League?
No.
Oh, that's true.
It's a folder Dropbox. I don't know if you need to.
I want to ask Dow Dave whether the Dow in your name has anything to do with NFTs.
Ooh.
Bernard, I definitely don't have it.
Dropbox.
Yeah. Nada. Dropbox. Oh wait, I have to join the folder. There it is. Ho ho ho.
There's one
Muchas
black and white,
gracias.
and then the other one is the Nightwing.
I got it. Yeah, got it.
By the way, if Carson McKinney's on, let's all wish him a happy birthday. I think his birthday is later this week.
Happy birthday, dude. Is Carson McKinney in New York? Or did he just come to New York that time?
I think he's based in the New York area, but he goes to school at Savannah College of Art and Design.
So wouldn't he have been going to school for like 7 years now?
I thought he graduated.
He was a high school. He was a
Must
I
high
like
school.
him in school forever.
He was our get back. He was our initial get back coach. Because if we were,
Yeah, we need another one of those.
yeah, how old is Dow Dave? 1982. I'm assuming Dow Dave.
But I'm going to delete this folder.
Huh?
Possibly 43.
Okay.
I'm going to delete those two prints off the Dropbox, unless you want me to keep them.
No, sure, delete it. You don't have a Dropbox account?
Subscription? No, I go with the freebie. I'm too stingy.
I ended up
So
getting
every
the,
time I Dropbox files to the publisher, I have to tell them, like, okay, you got to tell me when you're done deleting it, done downloading it, so I can delete it and upload the other pages.
Yeah, I don't know. The whole thing with Dropbox is even though other you can send stuff to other people, your box is always still limited, right?
Yeah.
So
Well, you got to pay for more storage.
yeah, so I ended up paying because American Airlines had a thing where I got like some money back plus extra points, so I just got the 1 year thing. I'm thinking about uploading a bunch of files onto my Dropbox so that when I'm traveling, in case I lose them, I can always still access them when I'm traveling. I don't know. I don't really. I'm not really feeling this.
Oh, for anyone on the stream that is wondering,
my
this is
God.
quite useful information for everyone here.
What's that?
Wacom is having a sale on their Wacom 112 and Wacom 113 displays.
What's a sale? What's considered
So
a
the
sale?
12 is normally $300, is on sale for $250, and then the 13 is $600 on sale for $500 right now.
If anybody would like to buy one for me, it's on sale right now.
That's small, right? It's the travel size.
Yeah, for the travel size one. I just bought a 12 because I'm going to be buying a laptop later this summer. So
I will accept any size. I am not a size queen.
Yeah, we gotta have her stop drawing with her finger. You need some professional equipment. Like you said, you like this pose.
Sort of, but then if
No, I like it. No,
feels a little stiff. It feels.
I think that should solve it. If you remove that backhand, then it'll be less symmetrical, and then you're fine. Oh, Dr. Midnight is pushing Comic Trope to do a video essay on John Paul. I know that he's a fan because you can see in his background the book you guys put together. It's the biggest book on the shelf.
On his stream?
Yeah, it's always in the background.
I feel like going to sleep now. Maybe I should have just done the Travis Charest.
Oh, the standard.
The standing.
Yeah. Just go back.
I think only Travis can get away with that.
Yeah, I'm just kind of wondering, like, if you do a commission for someone, if you do like that style guide standing pose, whether they like that because you can see everything, and if you try to make an unusual pose, they're twisting and turning. Sometimes a leg or an arm will disappear, and then you get a cooler pose. But then I wonder if they're wondering, like, hey, I can't see the whole body.
What if I did just kind of a standing pose? Ugh.
I do the standing pose with the Elvis hand, you know.
What's the Elvis hand?
You know, you palm down, fingers open, and then you kind of do like you kind of shimmy it around, like jazz hand it.
I can't picture it. You should get on video. It's fun.
You know, Elvis when he sings.
I don't remember. I think you have to show us.
Will 2025 be the year that Sean gets a new computer?
It should be. It's got to break sometime.
And don't you guys gotta buy a new computer like once every 7 or 8 years, just by default?
Yeah, I got it. My command key doesn't work half the time.
I think you need to clean it.
Yeah,
Have you
that's
cleaned
just
it?
that's just the keyboard.
I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
This is one of those keyboards that are like very spin, so I don't even know how to clean.
I took apart my laptop and I did not know that Apple will void your warranty if you do that. My bad. But either way, I couldn't get it back together like really perfectly, so I had to take it to Apple, and they're like, "We're gonna pretend we didn't see this." And I was like, "Thanks." I was just trying to clean it out, and it has so much dust in it. And I thought I kept it clean, but
Don't you just use like an air spray and
nah, it gets in there. It really
and
it
flip
really
it every
gets
once in a while and
in
just
there.
tap
You
on
have cats and cats.
You guys see this?
No, it's dust. It's like the finest dust and dirt that just over the years. I mean, Apple doesn't have much room between the keys, but yeah, my keys were getting locked too, or I couldn't. If I pressed it, it wasn't
locked keys.
Can you guys see this? This is
Hey, what is that thing? Anal intruder?
well, oh, I gotta charge
That
it.
does
But
not.
it's-
Wow.
Well,
Oh, hold on.
can you suck it up or blow it away?
Whoa,
it blows it
whoa,
away.
whoa.
I feel like it better if it sucked it up.
It's a blower.
Mm,
I gotta charge it.
But you can't huff it though.
yeah.
What kind of plug is this? USB-C. I don't know. I don't know how far I'm gonna be able to get with this sketch today. I'm not feeling it. Where did I put my pencil?
You guys have been on for over an hour, and that's all you've gotten drawn?
Well, he drew something and then he erased it, and then drew something and then erased it. So yeah.
Next stream will be the 200th stream.
What?
Oh,
Do you think we should try to invite some people on?
I think you should invite everybody on, and we should just talk over everybody.
Dustin when?
I want to see Dustin Wednesday, tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're having dinner tomorrow. with
Is he in LA?
with Jerry's favorite artist.
Who's that?
Dave Cho?
Yep.
Oh, sweet. You're going to hang out with Dave Cho?
Yeah, supposedly. We're gonna have dinner with Dustin. Have a big powwow. We're gonna plan how
Well,
Dustin's
tell
gonna take.
Dustin he's the man. I think everyone appreciates his honesty.
Does he know you or no?
I think only by face, right? I don't know if he would recognize my name at all, but when I see him at cons, we say like hello and stuff.
Okay.
Oh, that guy. I met him last year at Comic Con in San Diego. Last year? Year before?
This is so painful. Yeah, also drawing on paper. I've been drawing digitally so much. Drawing on paper is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, go back to the other side. This is just like a social gathering thing that you're doing with them.
No, we're strategically planning to take over one of the big.
Oh,
twos.
okay.
Shang-Chi comics.
The Image Part 2, Image number 2.
We're gonna see if we can leverage Dave's financial position too.
His Facebook money.
Yeah. Well, look, the new. Look at this. The new Shang-Chi doesn't have the rings.
Well, I think only in the movies, right?
There's a comic book Shang-Chi. Oh, okay, this one. Look at DK Ruan.
Look up DK. Yeah, DKs.
Yeah, but this one. It's taking so long. But then. See, that's a nice hand.
DK Ron. DK, is that DK Ron?
Ruan. Yeah, Ron?
Yeah. It's one of his better covers.
Those are nice hands. See, there's a nice dynamic to that now. Now when I see that and I look at this, erase. Where's my eraser? You know, the head's like slouched down, and the other arm's back. It's dynamic.
His characters have great body language.
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking at that, it's going to make you feel inadequate because I mean, you're basically looking at one of the best figure posers, and then it's going to be tough.
Sean, do you think DK knows who you are?
Oh, I've met him before through Carl.
Jerry, do you think DK knows who you are? Have you gotten a sketch from DK?
No, I've never even said hello to him.
He's pretty chill. I think Carl knows him really well because Carl is like a client.
Okay.
I believe Fletch is in the hizzy right now.
Hello. Hey.
What's up, Fletch?
What up? Sorry, I was getting ready for prepping a presentation for WonderCon, so I was a little tight. Got a little tied up. So how you guys doing?
Well,
Yeah, we could have used you. We had
we had a lot of movie stuff to talk about.
a lot of movie questions.
What movie question?
Well, too late. You missed it already.
Oh God.
Fletch likes everything, though. He's never said anything bad about any movie.
Fletch has seen
No, that's not
Novocaine.
true.
Really? Fletch, what's a movie that you would call trash?
The last one I saw that was trash was with the In the Lost Lands with Batista. No, with what's his name? Yeah, is it Batista? The wrestler guy.
Oh, homie from
David
that one.
Drax.
Oh,
Big Drax, yeah. Him and the girl from Resident Evil, Mila Jovovich.
Oh, well, she's like the kiss of death. Her, Ja Rule, 50 Cent.
Ja Rule.
Honestly, though, I went into that movie knowing it was gonna suck, but it was a free movie, so I'm like, all right, I'll go check it out.
But Fletch, how many movies do you watch a week?
I'm part of the AMC Plus program, so I'm allowed to see like 3 movies a week, but I probably see maybe average about a movie a week.
And which of the new movies that have just come out would you recommend for us to see in the theater, and what we can wait for when it comes streaming or on the airplane?
I really liked Novocaine. I thought it was fun. It was a good action movie. The story was a little bit predictable, but
Novocaine, again, you have to watch that in theater, or
I watched it in 4DX. I'll never watch a movie in 4DX again. It was too jarring. It's like you're part of the movie, but it just you get whiplash.
what happens?
I think you can watch that movie.
4D.
4DX, yeah, it moves you all around. Your seat shakes, and
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm one of those guys who don't like anybody touch, kicking my seat or anything. This was just like the opposite of that. This was like, if he gets kicked in a movie, you feel the kick, in the back of your seat or whatever. It's.
I don't think I like that.
No, I didn't like it. It was my first time watching a movie with 4DX, and I did not enjoy it.
Wow.
And then,
but I watched that in the theater. I really liked Black Bag. That's a new Soderbergh movie with Fassbender and Kate Blanchett. That was really good. But you can watch it. You have to pay attention, but you can watch it on a plane or at home. It was only an hour and a half long.
Now, will you be seeing Snow White?
I probably, I don't know.
That sounds like a yes.
Don't judge me. Yes, probably. But, hey, I got 3 movies a week to see. I don't see 3 movies a week, but it's crazy. What was really good, though, was that Nizha. Is that how you pronounce it?
Oh, yeah. I'm talking about that.
Neza.
Yeah, Nizha 2. I didn't see that 1, but, just the animation was solid.
What's Mezzo?
Red Boy.
It's from...
Yeah.
What's...
Jerry, I suggested you go watch that last week.
What's it called?
Neza 2.
Nezha.
Oh, yeah, that's one you were telling me about. Yeah.
It's got I talked to Bernard about it a little bit, but it's got some ties to the Monkey King and mythology and Chinese mythology and all that. But the animation of the story was great. I didn't see part 1, but I didn't really need to see part 1, I guess.
Part 1 you can see on YouTube, but it's not very impressive.
Yeah, but Neza 2 was great. It was really good. So, and I enjoyed this movie called One of Them Days. It's like barbershop movie, but it was pretty cool. It was good. Good movie.
What about Anora?
Anora was great. I really was surprised at how the story kind of developed. And it was a really good story. But you can watch it at home too. But it was a really good movie.
Anora, which one do you think was better, Anora or The Substance?
I like Anora better.
Did you guys see Substance?
I saw The Substance.
You didn't like it?
I'm not into
Tried to.
You didn't like it?
Yeah, the body. I don't really care for.
I thought it went off. I mean, it got crazy at the end, which is interesting.
Jeff Darrow loved The Substance.
Yeah, it went off the tracks at the end, which I thought was great. You know, it just completely. If you thought anything about it in the beginning, at the end, it just went completely bonkers.
Yeah.
I remember when I used to live in New York and going to college, we had no money. We'd go into like one of those movie theaters and try to sneak into all the other movies and watch all the movies in one day that are out.
What was your?
Cosmic Teacher.
I think we've all tried to sneak in and done that. I mean, what was your record? I think I've done 3 or 4 movies. I'm not sure.
In one day?
Uh,
Yeah, no,
I can't do that.
we were there
I'll go
from the
brain dead.
beginning. The first showing, maybe like around noon, and we watched the last showing, maybe like at 10. So, you know, we had to have watched 4 or 5 movies
4 or 5, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
because we memorized all
Holy
the trailers.
guacamole.
You know,
What's that?
we memorized all the trailers by the time, you know, we got to the last couple of movies. And you know, you hide in the bathroom, and then after a couple movies, you're clear because there's a work change, right? The shift changes.
Yeah. Back then, they didn't have any assigned seating or anything fancy.
Yeah, you could get away with it.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of like this pose. I kind of like this pose a little bit better. Although,
Yeah.
if I drew this digitally, I would be able to move the head down a little bit more. All right, let's get out of here. How long have I been on?
18 hours. Going strong.
Hey, is this the first time that Bernard says let's get out of here on the stream tonight, or is it the
It
third
is
time?
the first time.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, usually it takes
Hey.
a couple of them.
Did you see Todd McFarlane defending the that Stan Lee documentary?
yeah.
What do you mean defending it?
Well, because I think people were accusing that guy who made that documentary of just exploiting and being part of the problem until it was time to make money, and just it had bad optics. Like people was wondering the motive of this guy, whether he was just trying to do a cash grab. And then so I think Todd McFarlane coming out and saying like, no, I knew I was hanging around Stan and I know this guy and he's legit and he's a good guy. So I think that should put all that to rest. But I think his Kickstarter just, I guess he didn't really get the messaging right because so many people doubt what he was trying to do.
Well,
Yeah.
I think it's him asking for $300,000, right?
Yeah.
What?
That's the big part of it. You know, I know John too. I like John, but you know, it's that initial thing. You got to do your research, right, and see how the other documentaries did and what they initially asked for, like the Mignola documentary or the Alex Ross documentary. And you know, they don't ask for that much. It ended up making more than that, but you know, when your initial ask is that much, and it seems to be ulterior motives. But John. To his credit, John, you know, went on the circuit, and you know, he talked about, you know, why they came across that reason, and you know, a lot of it is maybe his partner and stuff. But yeah, I mean, John's a good guy. It just you know, the optics were bad though.
You can't talk about exploiting Stan Lee and then ask for $300,000 to talk about exploiting Stan Lee.
It's a little bit, you know.
Yeah, I mean, he could have done a better job of saying what the money's going to be used for.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But he's got Todd in his corner. He's got, Rob Liefeld. He's got a couple of big names, But we'll see. I don't know if he can make it, but, the 300.
Oh, yeah, he's not going to make it at this point. You can kind of track what you're going to make based off the first day.
Mm.
I don't know what to do with this hand.
Can't do that.
Well, Fletch and Jerry, now that you're here, next episode is going to be 200. So, should we try to get some people on, or should we do anything special for it? 200.
Who do you want to get on?
David Joe.
Huh?
Yeah, get Dustin and David Joe on.
Oh, Fletch will be at the dinner tomorrow, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you guys are planning something big, it seems. It's a meeting of the
Fletch Forward
all the 5 bosses.
2025.
Wow. Chinese mafia.
Where are we eating?
I think it's a Vietnamese place. I think Dustin picked it out, so.
Dustin only eats Vietnamese food?
No, I think it was one of his.
All right, well, let's get out of here.
Bernard, whatever you do, don't order the large fried fish and then eat too much and then go to the bathroom and throw up and then return and then eat more. Last time I took you to Vietnamese food, that's what happened.
Oh my God! Wait a minute, he does that with me
Well,
too.
because we had.
You do that with
I
me
do
too?
that quite often.
Oh.
Yes. We did it at 8. That was it. Jerry and I and you went to a steakhouse, right?
Peter Luger.
Peter Luger. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I threw up on that Peter Luger steak.
Did you really?
You threw up on it?
No.
Not on him.
I didn't do a Tracy
Oh.
Morgan. I went to the men's.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's classy. Come on.
What do you say? Because he threw up at day 1 or something? It's a good luck charm?
No, it's just I get so happy. I eat, and then I eat too much, and then I feel uncomfortable. So then I
I don't know.
I gotta make some room, and then I feel better,
And then you eat more.
and then I got room for
But
dessert.
not enough to throw
Yeah,
up
and I
the
got
third
room
time.
for dessert.
The second time.
Way high.
That's
I will be at
true. I do.
WonderCon. Yes,
When is WonderCon?
next weekend.
March. Yeah, March.
It's next weekend?
Oh no,
March
weekend
28th
after.
to the 3rd.
2 weekends.
Mm.
Next week.
Do you
Is
have
it
an
next weekend?
extra pass?
Is it next weekend? Friday, maybe. Yeah.
Oh.
Friday. Wait.
Next week.
28,
28.
29.
Is that next week?
Wow, it's next
No.
week?
It's
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's not like this. No, it is next week. Never mind.
It's next weekend. Which day you want to go?
I don't know. I'll hit you up if I can make it.
Yep.
You're gonna have a booth there, yeah?
Yes.
Are you gonna be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or just
Yes.
Saturday or Friday, Saturday?
Yes.
Hey, well, we can all go. I can probably help you out with a pass.
You'll have to cosplay though.
That's when I found Fletch in the wild last time I was at WonderCon. I was like, yeah, here's all his voice.
This guy cosplay as his girlfriend.
Oh,
No
Damn.
quid pro quo. No quid.
I don't think I'd make him more popular. I think I'd repel things. I think people would be, they would not be impressed.
Don't sell yourself short.
Thank you so much. All right, I'll see.
I don't like this pose anymore.
It looks good. Damn it. Come on.
All right. I think
Who are you drawing?
Bruce Lee.
Spider-Man.
Nice.
Yeah. Now I go back to the first one. That's not that bad.
Yeah, you just need some time away from it. That guy gets 2 drawings.
Well, this one's a little bit more action oriented.
Has anybody ever asked you for a Bruce Lee Roy?
Bruce Leroy? Who's that?
That's
What? The
What?
Shogun of Harlem. Come on,
What,
Sean.
Sean?
no.
Yo, Jimbo, can you mute Sean for a couple minutes for that comment there? Gosh. Who's Bruce
Hey,
Lee?
don't be mean to Sean. He's the white man of
I
the
mean,
group.
Sean's the
Whoa,
oldest
whoa,
guy.
whoa.
Sean's older than us, so that means that when it came out, he was in the prime.
Yeah,
you know,
that's right.
prime
He was a
puberty
baby
years.
when it came out. What do you mean?
Sean was
Who
probably.
is the?
When did The Last Dragon come out? Jimbo? 1987? I want to say 87.
85.
85? 1985.
Mm-hmm.
I was in junior high in 1985. 9th grade. 8th grade. Sean was in his high school years. So, come on. Sean, you didn't watch The
Yeah,
Last
wasn't
Dragon?
seeing those movies. Nope.
I was watching Snow White.
Did you guys have
Old school
HBO?
Disney.
Did you guys have HBO,
I
Sean?
did not.
Because that
I
was
think
playing on a loop. on
my
HBO.
first movie in the theater was E.T. So,
Whoa. That was like early 80s, right? That was 80s.
oh yeah, I guess I was.
Hey, Dr. Midnight. Oh wait, Carson McKinney's here. Happy birthday, Carson McKinney. Or
Happy
Oh,
birthday.
I think it's in a
birthday.
couple of
Happy
days.
sweet 16, dude.
Oh, you're still young.
Hope you graduate soon.
And then
I hope he doesn't. Don't get into this workforce. It sucks.
He's probably seen The Last Dragon.
Yeah, everybody here who on chat has not seen Last Dragon. Is there anybody in chat that does not know Bruce Leroy or Show Nuff?
Kabong and Ethan mentioned that we did him for bots. So I'm thinking about doing ballad sketches for another pop-up month sometime this summer. What do you guys think?
Wow.
Let's do it.
Any
What do
month
you
work
get out
better
of it?
for you guys? What do I get out of it? Absolutely
Yeah, is
nothing at all.
Because it seemed like it was a big headache for you, but you kind of want to keep doing it, but it was a big pain in the butt.
He gets
Yeah, it is a
shits
big
and
pain in the
giggles out of it.
If
But
you do,
you get like
Yeah.
like you can promote yourself with it, right?
Can I?
Well, does it increase your visibility and stuff?
Does it?
You should do it because that's the only time I actually start drawing again. So I'd do it.
Jeremy Joe is here. Good to see Jeremy Joe. All right. Really, for real, let's get out of here.
Wait, let's talk about Battle of the Sketches, though.
What about Battle of the? What do you want
Can we
to
do
do?
it?
We can do that next week.
What do you want to do for Battle of the
Next week.
Sketches?
I don't
Or Asian Pacific Month, Heritage Month?
know. I'm going to be too busy with that art show stuff.
Yeah.
And
You want to start it off
Conan
next?
comes up for Asian Heritage Month, baby.
You want to start it off
What?
next? You want to start it off next week? The 200th episode.
Uh,
That'll be one of our special 200th episode. Fuck! I just erased this arm. To kick off.
Wait,
sure, I guess so. Why not?
you sure you have time?
Push it off.
How about we have more details on the next, the pop?
No,
Yeah,
we're
that's-
just going to discuss it next week. We're not going to be doing it.
Yeah, yeah.
You're aiming for summer. We got some time.
But that's the worst thing you can do. It's like, oh, plenty of time. That's how I got suckered into this art show.
That's true.
Has anyone beside you and me finished it with that? Or
I know Sue Lee is drawing hers right now. I think Jerome has put a little thought into it, at least.
This art show is going to be Jerry and Sean.
No. Did you see my super loud color job?
No, I haven't
Oh, I
seen the
like
colors.
it. It looks really good.
It's in the text.
You
It's
put it
in
That's
the
in
text.
bisexual lighting.
Wait, where's the colors?
It's in the text.
I think I sent it to you and the text.
It is?
In the sketch fighters text
Yeah.
group chat.
Oh, wait, that's because it's not on my computer. Let me see. Someone's not an iPhone owner. Oh, there it is.
That's Fletch.
Wait, Sean, you colored this?
So far, it's not. It's being sent to someone else for special effects, but yeah, it's a little loud.
You
So I don't
can't
know.
teach an old dog new tricks.
But yeah,
I love the chicken. That's a great
you
chicken.
know what? That chicken supposedly ended up at some sort of like a retirement home for animals, which I doubt. I think it probably ended up in a pot of rice.
There was a chicken in the arcade.
It's not there anymore, but it was famous for that one tic-tac-toe playing chicken.
Really?
Yeah, they got rid, didn't they?
Mario and Luigi, that Japanese cartoon guy. Oh, look at the
Bisexual
little
lighting.
mouse. I like the little mouse, the hamster with the fortune cookie.
You want to show it on the Discord?
Mm. I
Maybe
don't think
we
I
should
can.
wait till a couple weeks. Oh yeah, go ahead. Why not? What's the big deal? You put K-pop junkie in there.
There's One Piece.
I can put more.
Pump It Up.
What up is the new Dance Dance Revolution. I should have drawn Courtney as that girl. It's just a random Chinatown girl.
You don't need a white girl in there.
Pump It Up is the song in The Substance. Better pump it up.
So I could not do Dance Dance Revolution. I just see all the kids doing it, just holding on to the bars and just like stomping. That's all it looked like. I mean, you can't really call it dancing, but hey, I think a lot of people lost weight that way, so good for them.
I made a special trip to Chinatown to take pictures.
Did you really?
Yeah, I mean, I took the train in, so I haven't been there in years. But it's
why didn't
changed
you
so
just
much.
look
It's like
in
so
the YouTube
tourist.
on Google?
For some reason, I don't think I got a real sense of the space. But
All right, I'm thoroughly frustrated with this. We
Bernard,
should've-
put down the eraser.
We should have chosen
Down.
Snow White, guys.
Step away from it.
Step away from it.
I was all into
Give it like an hour or so.
I was all into drawing Snow White.
Bernard just put a like little short haircut on him. Add some little animals. It'll be Shang-Chi, Snow White. Very popular.
So when you do these drawings, do you usually do the layouts in Procreate and then
Yeah.
print it out and trace it off?
No, I just redraw it. Why would I trace it off?
But you do start off in Procreate, so you can move things around and then
Yeah.
draw it. Yeah, that's the step that you're missing because of this process.
Because I would have figured out. I would have worked on the pose already, and gotten that. You know, why it's taking so long is I didn't work on the pose first, so I'm still trying to figure out the pose. Which if I figured out the pose
And
to begin with, then I wouldn't have.
normally you'd be able to, except that you're also posting a stream, so you have to talk and then
Gotta keep you guys in check. I mean,
so then you start drawing on autopilot, and that a lot of times that doesn't work.
yeah. Like there's a
Actually, I
sense.
gotta go.
There's a
I gotta
sense.
work on this drawing. I keep messing it up.
Huh?
Well, I
What are
gotta
you
go.
drawing?
I'm doing
Snow
some
White.
commission right now.
Oh.
How was Mocha for you?
It was cool. I was only there for one day,
Mm.
but it's like my favorite show of the year. It's a lot of fun.
Is it still the Puck Building, or did it? I know it moved a couple of times.
It's at the Metropolitan Pavilion.
Is it much bigger than it was before?
Before when? You mean from the Puck Building days?
Yeah.
Well, the Puck Building was huge. It was 2 floors.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just reading my Fan Expo Philly email right now.
Mhm.
But it's cool. So the Metropolitan Pavilion, I don't know if you guys have ever been there, but there's like, I used to go there for design shows and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a nice venue. Not as nice as the Puck, but it's pretty close, you know. It's very college oriented because it's the Society of Illustrators along with School of Visual Arts that run it. So it's a very young crowd, but I think that's part of what makes it fun because everyone is so enthusiastic to be there. It's just like a really positive vibe in there, if that makes sense. Bernard, it really does feel like a CWT type of show.
Yeah. Would you like
So
to
it's
do?
like everyone's just so happy.
I know there's a Brooklyn Comic Con.
Yeah, that's at Industry City. I'll be there next month with Andy McDonald and my wife Ivy.
But
Industry City is nice, but Japantown.
Yeah.
Where are they going to put it in Industry City? I've only been there a couple of times, and it doesn't seem like there's a lot of space.
Industry City is pretty big. So they used to keep it outdoors. I think it's outdoor and indoor now. I'm not really sure. This is my first time being a part of that show. But I'm kind of excited just because it should be fun, you know?
Yeah.
Cool location.
well, Fletch, would you wanna throw our own Brooklyn Comic Con? Because I have a venue in Brooklyn that is the largest free flowing free spanning space in Brooklyn that we could use it, that we could host it at.
Let's talk more. We'll see.
You got to do a live sketch fighters there.
This is the first year that you're doing Brooklyn Comic Con, Jerry?
Yeah, I think it's called like the Brooklyn Beat Brooklyn Indie Comic something. It's run by St. Mark's Comics at Industry City, which is in Sunset Park in Brooklyn. it's a really nice place. In Japantown is there, or Village, whatever it's called. A lot of good food, a lot of good drinks there. I've done the Ace pop up there, which is like the Asian creative entrepreneurs show, which is pretty fun. But I've always wanted to go to this indie comic show, whatever the hell it's called, and they've always like just ghosted me. And finally, they let me in this year. So
Well, yeah, no, but that's
Yes.
you're saying it's an indie show.
it's just like a big artist alley because I think it's mostly indie guys, but there's a decent amount of established guys there as well.
Because the one that I saw that was in Brooklyn before was in a building. And it used to be in the Armory. I
Oh,
think.
the actual like Brooklyn Comic Con, I think is
Yeah.
what it's called, right?
Yeah.
I think Jeremy Joe went to that one.
Oh, is Jeremy Joe here?
Yeah.
I believe he's in the.
I'm curious how that was.
Oh, it's not Brooklyn Comic Con. It said.
It's like Brooklyn King Kong or something.
So the one I'm going to is here we go, the Brooklyn Independent Comics Showcase.
Ix.
Yeah, Bix. But Jeremy Joe, if I am not mistaken, was at the Brooklyn Comic Con at least once.
See, this version of Shang-Chi doesn't have gloves or anything. All right, let's get out of here. I think this is my final. Let's get out of here. I'm serious.
I want
this
to
time.
ask another question.
Last question, and then we're out of here.
Just start talking about basketball.
Oh no, that already happened. We already did that.
Last question. Let's get out of here.
No, I'm just kidding.
I want to go to sleep.
Hmm.
You guys,
All
can
right.
stay, you guys can stay on if you want.
My phone's dying.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to get too far with this.
Good job! Yay! No more erasing.
Mhm.
All right. Bye,
We'll see
everybody.
it on Instagram.
We'll see it all inked and colored on Instagram.
Yeah, no more process stuff.
All right, let's get up.
Has anyone ever gone to a fan expo show here?
Oh no.
Yeah, they're very corporate.
Are they? This will be my first time doing a fan expo show in May.
It's really like a cosplay show.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Hi,
Fan
hi.
expo show.
Fletch knows about those.
Yeah, it's kind of like they took over the Wizard shows. So you think about that. They concentrate a lot on special celebrity guests and all that stuff. But
And you'll be in the comics corner.
yeah, I'm not sure where Philly ranks in their system, but I think MegaCon, Toronto, and Denver are the top 3 shows.
Dallas.
What the hell is MegaCon?
Dallas, is,
Orlando.
yeah, MegaCon, Orlando.
That's
Whoa.
That's usually the
What's
biggest show.
What's with the anger?
No. It's in
Well,
Flow.
I'm going to go to Philly. I'm going to roll with, hey Bobby K.
Hey, Bobby K's going.
Well, he lives in Philly.
Make sure you get some good cheesesteak. The Reading Terminal there is pretty nice. Got a lot of different eateries and things to explore. Wow, a lot of
Oh, yeah. Reading Market. A lot of Amish and Mennonite people serving food.
Where are you guys going?
We're next to the
Well, there's the Mint Mobile kicking in. All right.
No, I feel like he
Mint
got
Mumble.
cut off.
Mint Mobile.
Somebody's listening to him and it's like, I'm gonna cut off what he's where he's telling people he's going.
Anybody in chat
That
work
didn't-
for a mobile service? We can get like Fletcher.
That didn't come. Wait a minute. What?
No, you're breaking up, Fletch.
Oh, did Fletch
Fletch,
say
you know
something?
you-
I didn't even hear him.
Fletch, you can go back and listen to the stream on YouTube,
Yeah.
and
Oh.
you can listen to it.
No, I don't think
and
he'll.
see how he.
I don't think Fletch can even do
I
that.
literally didn't even know he said something.
I'm right here, guys.
Okay. All right. There's
Let's get out of here.
it looks like the Shang-Chi has like Dragon Ball hair now.
I believe you're calling him Shang-Chi. That sounds like what I would call him.
Shang-Chi. All right. Let's get out of here. Thanks for watching,
Hey,
guys.
one more
Next week,
question.
huh?
I'm kidding.
In basketball.
Next week, 200th episode. I don't know. We'll see if we got something cooking up. Who can we get to come on?
We do.
I don't know.
I have Jim Lee.
Somebody. I like this hand better.
Sugar Show.
Who else?
I just heard Fletch scream out sugar.
See, I told you. Oh,
Sean.
Poop Kid.
Sugar
Poop Kid's
Sean.
here. Poop Kid, Dung Dude. We haven't seen
Oh, wait.
Poop Kid in a while.
Oh, you can tell him to hook us up for our 200th.
200th
Oh,
episode
yeah.
next week. You know,
We can put it in his ear. But we have 200.
Poop Kid's going to be
Hello,
responsible
Asian
for guest
Brotherhood.
appearances. Second is here. Thanks for jumping on. All right, if you guys are just watching, make sure you hit that follow button on Twitch, and if you're watching on YouTube, hit the like, thumbs up, and the subscribe button on YouTube. Next week is the 200th episode. Let's see what we can do.
Tune in. Jim Lee. Also Stan Lee next week. That
I
make
think
everything
this
happen.
this is the longest running. Can we say that this is the longest running comic book live drawing stream?
Absolutely.
Professional. Yeah, I mean, does Dave Finch still stream?
No, he became weak and then dropped off.
We have endured. Yeah, we have endured longer than who else? Any other pros?
Well, I mean, there is, what's his name, Mouse Guard guy, but we don't really count him because he's not, not really superhero stuff.
Yeah. So,
Forget
all right.
mice.
Fletch, you have anything you want to add before we get
No,
out of
we'll
here?
cover it next week. But yeah, just WonderCon. Be sure to stop by Bernard's table, and I'll be moderating a panel there. Sean Gordon Murphy spotlight.
Sean Gordon Murphy
Uh,
spotlight. Whoa.
Wow, that's good.
Fletch, you want to make an
I'm sorry, just-
announcement?
No, not right now.
Okay.
Oh, something big.
All right.
Mm.
Look at this. Look at
I
the
announced
purple.
that I'll be.
Huh?
I said I'll announce that I'll be at WonderCon.
Okay.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
Nice.
It's gonna be big. Oh, what is that?
That's a nice,
Bird
healthy bird poop.
You show the.
Demonetized.
No, come here. Come here, butthead. Come here.
Mm.
Show off what
You
you're
gonna
proud
feed it to him?
of. No, he flew away. Jerry, anything you want to add before we get out of here?
I think just can't wait for the 200th episode and all these announcements from you and Fletch.
Yeah.
Um,
What's going on?
Courtney, anything you want to add before we get out of here?
No.
Uh,
I'm not too interested now. No.
If David Cho doodles on a napkin, can I have that napkin?
no, I'm taking it. Are you crazy?
Why are you so obsessed with him?
Because he's fucking awesome.
He's okay.
I tell you what.
Easy.
He's okay.
You know
Cho
what? You know what we'll do,
legend.
Jerry? When we take a picture with him, Well, I'll make sure to leave a little bit of space that then we can
Yes,
Photoshop
please.
you in.
Yeah, please.
Oh my god.
It'll be you with Dustin Nguyen's body.
And just every time you say a sentence, just say like sneak the word Jerry in at some point, just so he's like, do I know this? When he meets, he's like, I feel like I know you.
Just sneak. Where is man?
Dr. Midnight, thanks for the gift sub. Dr. Midnight just gifted a sub. Courtney, anything you want to add before we get out of here?
Phuket, it'd be really nice if you just answered my calls for once.
Yeah, Poop Kid. I gave
Snap.
Poop Kid a ride from San Diego a couple years ago.
Courtney a real ride?
Years ago.
And Courtney was, because it's a two-seater, so Courtney had to sit on Poop Kid's lap. And I made sure to
Oh, that's
go
when he
over
became
all-
Poop Man.
Well, right. I made sure to go over all the speed bumps, as many speed bumps as I could, getting out of the parking garage.
No, did Jim Lee ever give him
Definitely
that?
staring. Yeah, right? Jim Lee wouldn't do that for you.
Okay, now I have to go. Goddamn.
Yeah, I gotta go. I'm sorry.
All right, who should we raid?
Get out of here.
I'm gonna raid somebody. Who should we raid? Oh, James Quo's not here today. Was he here today?
Yeah, he's not here.
Wow.
Anybody
Is he
have
okay?
suggestions
That's
on who to raid?
Asian bunny tits woman.
Asian. There's no more. There's no more hot tubs. Is Amarath still on?
What? Did they take that out?
Any
Everybody
suggestions on
is
who to
ruining.
raid?
Maybe you should start OnlyFans instead of. We can stream on OnlyFans.
Oh, here
Then
we
we can
go.
read all sorts of interesting things.
Here's 18 over drawers English. Chuck Udin. Chuck
What?
Udin.
Udon. Tuck Udon.
All right. Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays.
See you
Happy
next
holidays.
week.
Happy
200.
holidays.
Episode 200.
Jim Lee, Stanley.
Did we
All
raid?
the leaves,
Did we raid yet?
maybe.
I always get this.
Yes.
I always get these controls mixed up.
Oh, it's
There's a big knee.
a guy.
Is it like hentai?
Kinda.
Yeah, as hentai as you can get.
Because now we're talking.